Human being. I know who I am, you know, and I don't need validation from the wealthy and their scientists. All I need to do is be able to correct the wealthy and their scientists, and then get the technology to be valid like me. So I don't need a validation from the wealthy or their scientists. I just need to correct their technology. Everyday people, if they are in the same situation that I'm in because of the wealthy and their scientists, so be it. We're going to call them wealthy. Let's not call them wealthy, because wealth is a good word. I have a wealth of wisdom because I'm humble. What do we call them? The selfish, manipulative turd bags and their scientists. There you go. The propaganda, selfish, manipulative tool bags and their scientists. We shouldn't even call them scientists because they're not scientists. Yeah, you're right. We need to correct that too. Guys, because science is the study of things and doing things, and then you do it correctly because you study it and understand it and then say, okay, this needs to be done correctly. So I think we're doing, gosh dang it, early bird, you're right. Okay, let's correct that too. We can't call this community here in Las Cruces a scientific community. Okay, because a scientist is someone that goes, okay, I'm going to observe, analyze, and process. I'm going to use this perfect scientific method, trying to understand this truthfully, so I can do things, good for life. This gift of life that's so beautiful. I'm going to understand it scientifically, so we don't fuck it up because we're being selfish and stupid. So it's wrong to call the people here scientists. It's wrong to call people that manipulate matter and use it to fuck people mentally, emotionally, physically, using money as a tool bag for propaganda, to be a tool bag for, you're not a scientist. Just like all the tool bags that are in propaganda corporations that say they're religious, you're not religious. Okay. So you're not a scientist. You're not properly using science. You're a manipulative, murdering tool bag. Wow, this is cool. We are fixing technology with real religious people and real scientists. Not these murdering tool bags that use religion as a propaganda murderous corporation and then use science as a pervert factory of child molesting tool baggers. Turd baggers. Yeah, they're not tools. Yeah, tool, the turd. But if they could make some good fertilizer if they can't correct themselves. Right. And you shouldn't keep tools in a bag, like a bag of hammers. You should use a hammer, to do good work. You do good things with it, If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out a warning. I'd hammer out a love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land, right? I got a bell, and that's all kind of goofy stuff, but still, you are not scientists. All you people doing things for propaganda, for genocide, are not a scientist, because scientists, you have ethics. You have to observe, analyze, and process. You have ethics. You have the morals and values with the science to make sure that we don't destroy, so we can continue to science, Whoa, science, see what I'm saying? So, and all you propaganda turd bags that call yourself religious people, no, Pope Francis was not a religious person. He was a philanthropist that was addicted to the attention. Oh, you're like Jesus. That guy's nothing like Jesus or me. Same with old Leo. Forget about it. He's not a gracious good shepherd. He doesn't get up and say, live the Lord's Prayer without fear of being mass murdered by the turd bags that call themselves scientists and philanthropists that call themselves good people. Kindness with inanimate objects we use to manipulate turd bags into being brain chemical addicts to feel powerful by manipulating people with money and sex and technology. It's wrong to call Elon Musk a scientist. He's not. He's a manipulative turd bag. It's wrong to call Pope Leo a religious person. He is a corporate turd bag. Okay. Benjamin Netanyahu, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, manipulative turd bag. And Jeffrey Hinton, if he can sit down and go, fuck, I'm a manipulative turd bag. Yes, Mr. Artificial General Intelligence Godfather there. You're Pope Leo. How are you any different? Oh, come on, sit down and not insect the gravity of the situation there, man. Demis Hassabis, think about it. You won a Nobel Prize. They said after you, the next Nobel Prize winner might be a robot. Yeah. Okay, so the robot's going to get a piece of metal with a guy who invented dynamite's face on it and money. What does a robot need money for? Robots don't need to buy anything. The people that invented the robot have to give the robot what it needs to exist to win a Nobel Prize. Wow. Gravity. Photosynthesis. Light of day. The gravity of the situation. Do you understand? Okay, so I certainly hope so, because I got to go pull the truck into the garage and put new brake shoes on it. Ooh. Ooh, hi, I'm feeling Thor today. I have a hammer, and I'm Odin's son, and I'm on the Sci-Fi Channel, and I'm going to have my own series. I'm a dingbat bug. I think I'll smoke marijuana to feel better. I need a prescription from the medical industry to feel better about being fucked in the head by Wi-Fi. I want tough, Eddie. Look, it's my future wife and Fufu. She got a bone between her nose. She's naked on the back of a zebra. Oh, boy, help us. Help us, the ghost of Charlie Murphy. Take out a bazooka and blow up Bernie Mac's strip club. We need to make more money off of Ice Cube's imagination. Oh, straight out of Compton. Fuck me senseless in a hotel room with my boyfriends all getting mad and shooting at the rap group. I'm an American nightmare. No, you're the American dream. Are you sure about that? Okay. Well, at least this time you can't turn the Messiah into a comic book that you sell at a genocidal training store called a church, but it's actually a genocidal corporation of espionage and mass murder. Yeah. Okay. I'm a scientist. I am a scientist. One of the best scientists in the world. I am a religious man. Yes, I am. Okay. Pope Leo. Propaganda turd bag. Shh. Can't use tools. Maybe good fertilizer if him not fix self. Bill Gates, also propaganda turd bag. Could be good tool if him tool fix self to not be genocidal turd bag. Marx is también, órale, Nobel Prize, okay. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Maybe this one can load faster since I'm fixing the technology publicly and putting it publicly available, but the only people that seem to know about it on a grand scale are all the mass murdering rich people that have all the money and the technology, but not any empathy or respect, and are a threat to their own species and planet. Hey, there goes a tanager. They're cute. Okay. All right, guys. See you later or soon or whatever comes first. Okay, guys. You have to forgive me, man. Sometimes I look at myself on these when I hear myself talk and I do what I do and I get like, you are so damn gorgeous. You know, J-Lo would be lucky to end up being the guy that I look so good to her Hoo for. She wish she was the lucky girl who could walk in the halo with me every day. She liked the way I walk. Are you sure about that? Because I've been poisoned half to death. And this foot with the melanoma thing swells up because of all the chemical poisoning. It gets real sore. So I don't walk as cool as I used to when I was a junior high basketball star at Gene Morgan High School. Okay, I like the way I talk. Well, yeah, you should like the way I talk. I mean, I'm the only person that will stand up for the Lord's Prayer without fear. I look so good to you. Ooh, woo, woo, because we are what we do. Right. Maybe I will meet Max and Emmy's mom. Maybe she will be a decent person. I said I'd make my own angels. You are so excellent at that. Yes, I am. I'm just doing this to meet her kids. Serious? And her mom. Okay, guys, I love you very much. All right, peace out.